Hi guys, Miss Hallett here. Today we're going to be talking about myths. Now remember, myths are a type of folktale. They explain how things came to be. They often include gods and godlike beings, and they usually have a moral. So here are some different types of myths I added here. Now, remember, folk tales come from a group of people. Well, if you notice, all of these myths come from a group of people. So, for example, the book of Greek myths. Well, this is all about myths that the Greek people told stories about. So, we have Nordic tales, Egyptian mythology, the secret lives of unicorns, an expert guide to mythical creatures, because there are creatures that folk tales will talk about that are mythical, okay? Which that means they have a deep root in how things came to be. Hindu mythology, if you guys know the story of King Arthur, maybe the sword and the stone. Zeus is a popular Greek character. So those are all types of myths. We're going to read a myth today called Why Man Owns Fire. I love this myth. This tells a story of how man began using fire. So, like Tuesday, I will also read this story to you if you look for this little button here on the side, okay? But read along with me. This story is 3 slides here, and you'll notice that it's cut into 4 different pieces. That's because when you do your questions for this myth, each question goes with a different section. So, for example, number 1, what does the author mean by at a time when lightness and darkness blurred? You'll know exactly where to look back in the story. Go back to section 1 and you will find the answer. So, 3rd graders write in complete sentences. When you're answering questions, make sure you use your wrap, restate the question, answer the question, and provide details from the text, okay? So that's how you're going to find your answer. Number 2 says, in section 2, how did fire's feelings change? So you're going to go back to section 2. You can reread, but you're going to find your details so you can answer the questions here in a complete sentence. Section 3 says, in the story, man saw fire for the first time. How did he feel about her? So go back to section 3, find your answer, and then provide some details, okay, when you answer the question. Section 4, number 4 says, according to the story, why does man own fire? All right. You're going to have to infer a little bit. Remember, use all of the information, and sometimes you're going to have to come up with your own answer. It's not going to tell you right in the text. You might have to infer a little bit. Okay, guys? So if you have any questions, please ask, and I will see you soon.